Welcome back to ITS 129. Today we take a look at assignment 11 and we talk about subqueries using the in and exist in operators and something called a self-join. Now I'm not going to do all of them with you, but I will do a couple. First, let's make sure we take a look at database tools and relationships. Make sure that we understand how these tables are related. We're going to take a look at part and order line first. Yeah? So just kind of make sure you understand that. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and create number one. We're just, it's just a regular query. And all it's asking for is it says, okay, show me the part numbers, from the part table where the class is equal to AP semicolon. Don't forget the apostrophe and don't forget the semicolon. Yeah. So I'm going to take a look at that and just kind of take a look at this guy here. Yeah. These are the part numbers of the AP class. So DR, DW, right? So you see them, yeah. The KL62. Okay. So that's what we have over there. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this differently. Okay, I just want to see the order numbers. I just want to know all the customers and the order numbers that where they have these parts. So let's go and see. So one way I'm going to do that over there is I'm just going to go ahead and create another query. And I'm going to do kind of this, kind of the same thing, but in a different way. So instead of here like this, I'm gonna say over there, okay, give me, I say, give me the order num, and then this time I'm going to take from the order line table. And the reason why I did that again is because I'm looking for this relationship here. Yeah, I want to know the order number for this any part number like this. But I'm going to take a look at it a little bit differently. So I'm going to say from order line where, and then I'm going to use this thing called where part num in. And now there's a couple ways to use the space inside here. Now, one way could be you could just list it out like this, CD 52 apostrophe comma apostrophe DR 93 like this, and then comma, and then apostrophe DW11 apostrophe comma apostrophe KL62 apostrophe comma, and one more KT03. Yeah, I could do it this way. And so what it's saying is that as long as the part number is inside here, yeah, okay, as long as the part number is inside here from the order line table, I should find. Well, let's go see the order number. Okay, let's go see. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to run it. And these are the order numbers that had these parts. Well, let's go and see. So order line table, part number CD52, CD52, 217. So 217 should be there, right? 217 should be there, and 217 is there. What about DR93? The 219 is there. Very good. Anything else with DR93? 210 was there. Well, 210 are two different things inside this group. So that's how this query works. Whatever's inside here, right? Whatever's inside here, as long as it finds it, it does it. Now, another way to do the exact same thing is what is known as a subquery. So what if I did it like this and I said select part num from part table where class equals to AP. Now, do you remember where we saw this exact same statement? Well, you know, we took a look at this query, right? And when we did this query over here and we did this, so it's exactly the same thing, right? So it's exactly the same thing over here. So all we did was put in these parentheses here. Well, let's see if it gets to me the same order numbers for those parts. Let's go and see. So I'm going to run it. Oh yeah, look at that. I got the exact same order that of the orders that had either DR93 or DW11 or, you know, what was the other one? KT03, KT0314, like this. So it pulls up that query, right? So this again, this part over here is what is known as a subquery. What goes into parentheses, you can either list it like how we did the first way, or you can go ahead and run a select statement inside the parentheses. Now, it's called a subquery because in theory, whatever is inside the parentheses should be able to run by itself. Yeah. So this is the answer for number 2. Okay, now, in addition to that, I do go ahead and I ask you to use a subquery another way, and the other way is called, the other way, I'm going to click on here, the other way is called using an exist statement. Now this one is for number 6, so I kind of did it for you, right? I did it for you for number 6 over here, just so that you can get the answer there. So this is number 6 where I said, give me the order number and order date from the orders table, where the order number in, you know, order number from order line, where the part number is, right? So, you know, where having the part number. So if I did it this way over here, I see 2 orders that ordered DR93. I have 2 orders that ordered DR93 because that's what I have in my SQL statement. Now, I want to run pretty much the same thing. Now, again, I have 2 orders, 2 orders that have DR93 in it. By the way, is that correct? Let's go take a look. DR93, sorry, order line table, DR93, 1 order, 2 order. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So we see it over there. So let's go ahead and do this, but this time, and I'm going to do number 7, right? Question number 7 over there. And this time I'm going to do an exist. Don't forget the S. Okay. It looks a little bit different, okay, because the exist command, you know, you kind of get it's another way of doing it over there, but you have to go over here and, you know, kind of do a join. So you're going to have to go here and you're going to say, select order from order line, yeah, like this, right? And you're going to have to do a join over here. So where orders dot order num, okay, order num, because that's how these 2 guys are joined, right? Order and order num over here, right? Yeah, okay. So orders dot order num is equal to order line dot order num, and the part num equals to part num. Okay, let's go see if this guy. So this again is a subquery over here using the exist. Yeah. So again, in theory, right? In theory, whatever's in here is supposed to be able to run, on its own. Now, what this guy is over here is getting is that it says that as long as it exists someplace in here, it's going to find it. Well, let's go see. Come here, let's go run it. Oh, it's the exact same thing. Wow. Let's go and do that again. So I'm going to do number 6. I'm going to get the code for number 6. I'm going to paste it over here, right? And I'm going to run this one, right? So this one is there. Oh, wow, it's exactly the same. Now, let's go and take a look at the code, how they differ a little bit. Yeah, they differ a little bit. This one is using the exist with a subquery. This one using it. So you see the syntax do a little bit different. And really, a lot of students ask me, why you do it this way. You can do it one way. Well, it's really up to you. And there's other ways of doing this exact same thing. But these are two different approaches to it, both of them using a subquery. Okay. Now, the last part, I'm going to go ahead and jump to question number 9. Yeah, I'm going to jump to question number 9. And number 9 is a little bit difficult because what it does is it does something called a self-join. So I want to know all pairs of parts that have the same class. Okay, all pairs of items that have the same class. So in order to do that, you have to go ahead, and I've included the code. Yeah, in order to do that, I've included the code over here. You have to go ahead, and I'm going to just kind of delete this a little bit. You have to go ahead and use an alias. Remember aliases? So essentially, you're using the same table twice, but you have to give it another name for each one, for each part of the table. So I'm going to call it part table as A, part table as B. So you got to give it a couple of different names because you're querying the same table against itself. It's like a multiple table query, but on one table. So let's go take a look at this over here. I'm going to run it, and it's going to find every pair of item that comes from the same class. Now, here's the problem. The problem is that, you're going to find that it's going to be paired with itself. Yeah, because it's a pair of an item with the same class. So it's doing it right. It just looks a little bit messy. So that's why I have included in here a couple of tricks. Yeah, a couple of tricks over here where, just to kind of make it look a little bit easier. So all I'm doing is I'm using one of the columns to kind of, kind of, because it's a number column, just kind of making sure that it doesn't go against itself or that it's only listed once. So it's kind of a trick. This number is greater than this number. And then I'm putting it in, sorting it out by class, right? So when I do it this way, I run it and then, oh, sorry, I'm missing something. Sorry. Let me see. When I copy and paste, yeah, I shouldn't have this comment in there, sorry. I'm going to take it out. Okay, and then let's go and run it. Yeah, so on hand, by class, semicolon, run it. And now it's like this. So it doesn't repeat itself, right? All it does is find the pairing of the items that are in the same class. So if you look at part, there's only treadmill and home gym, right? So they're only listed twice over here. Whereas the homeware over there, houseware over the iron, the cordless drill, and the stand mixer over there, they're listed and only once against each other, right? Like this, yeah. Now this one is a lot more because there's a lot of APs inside it. So there's a lot of different combinations in there, yeah. So anyway, that's what that query looks like. And that's how you do what is known as a self-join. Yeah. So number 10, kind of the same thing. Now number 11 is challenging, and I want you to do it as an option. Okay, until the next time, we'll see you.